Let's take our first look at creating infrastructure using Terraform. So here I am in my terminal and I'm in my Terraform directory. And if you want to know where that is, you just type in which Terraform and it'll show you where your Terraform directory is. So inside my Terraform directory, I've created a Udacity EC2 directory that we're going to use today to create our infrastructure. So I'm just going to get into that directory. And this is going to be our Terraform working directory for this exercise. So what I want to do here is Terraform init and initialize this backend. So that's great. So now that Terraform's initialized, I'm going to go ahead and move over to our code editor. And let's take a look at what we're going to use, our TF file that we're going to use to create an EC2 instance today. So as we discussed, we've got our provider, our access key and secret key, which were downloaded as a CSV file from AWS, and I've selected my region, US East 1. So the resource I'm going to create is an AWS instance. I've selected the AMI that goes along with Amazon Linux 2 and T2 Micro. We're going to keep it in the free tier. So let me save that. Let's get back over to the terminal. And again, because I just saved that file again, I'm going to initialize the directory again, and then we're going to run Terraform plan, and that's going to show us, based on our main.tf file, what Terraform thinks we're asking it to do. So, and it's right. 1 to add, 0 to change, 0 to destroy. And add one T2 micro instance. And so that looks good. Terraform apply. It's going to ask us to confirm here. Type yes. And it's going to go ahead and create our instance for us. So let's move over to the AWS Management Console. I wanted you guys to take a look here at Identity and Access Management. If you can't find your keys, your access keys to create the infrastructure, you can go ahead and create some new ones. It's not a big deal. You just come in here under your user account, under security credentials, and you just need to create new access keys. So there was some access keys I couldn't find, so I just went ahead and made some new ones, and you just make this one inactive or you can delete it. And then when you do that, it's going to download a CSV file, but it's also going to pop up a window. You can copy your keys from either place. But I digress. Let's go over and look at EC2 and see if our instance that we just created with Terraform is up and running. Almost there. So this is the instance that we just created. And it's in the initializing stage. So let's go ahead and let that come into a full running state after it passes its status checks. Okay, great. It passed its status check, so we have a fully up and running EC2 instance that we created with Terraform. So now let's go back to our terminal, and we're going to terminate that instance. And the way we do that is Terraform destroy. Terraform wants us to know if we're really serious about this, and we're going to say yes, we are. And it's going to start the process of terminating our instance. So let's go back over here to the EC2 management page. And our instance should be, shutting down now. And momentarily it will enter a terminating state. Stopped, and it's soon to be terminated. So that's how you create and destroy infrastructure using Terraform.